Hi, my name is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today in this video I'm going to discuss some books that are coming out this year that I'm looking forward to reading. If you like this video, please like and subscribe if you want to enjoy more bookish content. So let's just dive right into the video. I'm going to give the dates for these books releases, but of course they are subject to change. I'm just going to give a little synopsis for each book, so I won't go into full detail about what the books are about, but just give a little bit of what these books are about. So the first one that I'm going to be discussing is actually one that I already own. This book is Unseelie by Evelise Hausman. Sorry if I said that name wrong. This book came out actually on January 3rd, and it's about our main character, Iselia Seeley Graygrove, and she is a twin to Isolde, but she is actually an autistic changeling, so there's autistic representation in this book. Yeah, but I think this sounds really interesting, and I really like books about fae, and I'm looking forward to reading this. And also that books about siblings are something that I also really enjoy reading, so I'm excited to pick this one up this year, and hopefully I'll get to it soon. Next book has already been released on January 3rd, and that is A Murderous Persuasion by Katie Oliver. And this book is actually the sequel or companion novel to Pride and Prejudice and Peril by Katie Oliver. And this next book, it deals with the main character, Phaedra Brighton, and it just deals with a murder mystery weekend that turns into the real thing. So I'm excited to get to this one this year. It sounds really good. Of course, I still need to finish this one. I need to finish it soon. The next book that's coming out on this list on February 28th is The Adventures of Amina al-Sira by S.A. Chakraborty. And this one is the start of a new trilogy of magic and mayhem on the high seas. In this tale of pirates and sorcerers, forbidden artifacts, and ancient mysteries, in one woman's determined quest to seize a final chance at glory and write her own legend. So I just think this sounds really cool. I love pirates. I love pirates stories, and deals with magic, and I think this is an adult fantasy. But yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. It sounds really cool, and it looks cool. The cover looks really cool, so I'm excited to get into it. Okay, the next book on this list is coming out March 16th, and this is called Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers by Jessie Q. Sutana. And this one involves a woman, Vera Wong, who owns a tea shop. She comes in one day and finds a body, and so she decides that she's going to take it on herself to solve this case. And yeah, this one sounds really quirky and fun, and it's a murder mystery, which I think are really fun to read, and it'll be really good. I think this will be such a great book, and I'm excited to get to it this year. Okay, the next book on this list is coming out June 6th, and this is called Always Isn't Forever. This is by C.J. Cervantes, and it's about Ruby and Hart. And Hart unfortunately dies in a boating accident, but his soul ends up being transported to the local bad boy, and he has to try to win back Ruby's heart. This one I think is going to deal with grief and loss, and I really like books that deal with those topics. And it'll be interesting to read like how Hart gets her back and gets Ruby to fall in love with him again, and yeah, I just think it'll be really cool, and it'll just be a really interesting book to read, and I'm looking forward to picking up this year. This next book that's coming out June 20th is called And Break the Pretty Kings. This is by Lena Jiang, and this is, I believe, a fantasy. It's inspired by the historic Three Kingdoms in Korea. With our main character who's a princess, and she ends up being gifted a power, and she has to decide how she's going to use it. And yeah, so this one I think would be really cool. I definitely really like Korean stories, and I just think it sounds really interesting. And I think, if I remember correctly, I heard somewhere it deals with time travel. I could be wrong about that, but besides that, it still looks really good, and I'm excited to get to it this year. The next book on this list is coming out July 25th. The book is called A House of Roots and Ruin. So this book is actually, I don't know if it's a companion novel or a part of a series of her book that House of Salt and Sorrow that came out a couple years ago. But this one I think continues the story of the sisters, except it deals with one sister, Verity Thomas, and I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen in this book. I just remember when I read House of Salt and Sorrow, oh man, this book is so scary, and the atmosphere was really good, and I enjoyed it a lot. I think the ending I was not really that into as much as I hoped I would be, but well, then something happened at the end, and I actually ended up really loving this book. But I'm just so excited to get to this one, and I really love Aaron A. Craig's writing. I think they're just such a great writer, and the atmosphere is just a chef's kiss. So I'm just really excited to get to this one and continue this story. Okay, our next book is also coming out on July 25th. This one's called Ghosted, a Northanger Abbey novel by Amanda Quain, and I believe that's how you pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it. And this one is a gender-bent Northanger Abbey retelling, which Northanger Abbey, I've never actually read the novel, though I do own the novel. I would like to read it one day. But Northanger Abbey is one Jane Austen movie, the movie that I really like a lot, and it's really interesting. So I'm excited to read it and like just see a gender bent version of it. And it's set in modern times, I believe. And it just sounds really cool, and I'm excited to pick it up this year. Okay, the next book on this list is coming out August 29th, and this is The Brothers Hawthorne by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one is getting us back into the world of the inheritance games. I enjoy the inheritance games. I still need to finish the last book in that series, which I should finish it before this one comes out and I get it. But yeah, I like the first two books so far, and what I've read of the third one I've enjoyed, and I'm just looking forward to get back into this world and more mystery, and I just think it's gonna be really interesting. So I'm excited to get to this one this year also. The next book on this list is coming out September 12th. This one is called A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. Okay, so I'm currently in the midst of reading Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber, which is the companion series to Caraval. And so far I'm really loving the first book. I'm looking forward to reading the second one coming up. But yeah, I'm excited to continue the story. So far I'm really liking our main character Evangeline, and just seeing all the things that she's gotten herself into because of her deal with Jax, and excited to continue the series, and then when this book comes out, pick it up and read it and just find out what's gonna happen, because man, oh, this book is really good. This series is really good so far, and I'm just really excited to continue it this year. Coming out September 26th is Multitude of Dreams by Mara Rutherford, and this one I know involves a plague. I did like Mara Rutherford's series, the Crown of Coral and Pearl series. Looking forward to picking up this next book by her, and I'm just really looking forward to reading it. Last book on this list is coming out November 14th, and that is What the River Knows by Isabella Ibanez. This is the author that also wrote Written in Moonlight. I'm just going to read the description because it sounds really cool. So, the mummy meets death on the Nile in this lush, immersive historical fantasy set in Egypt, filled with adventure, arrivals to lovers, romance, and a dangerous race. So this one just sounds really cool. I'm excited to pick it up. The cover is really cool, really beautiful, and I just think this sounds really interesting, and I really love the Mummy movie. And Death on the Nile was a really cool movie too, so I'm just really looking forward to picking this book up this year. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really excited for all these releases. I can't wait till they come out. And if you could please like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. And I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found some books that you can be excited about coming out too, and that we can discuss them and talk about them in the next coming months this year. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!